Don't adjust your TV, it's me. What's up, guys? I'm coming to you in a spur of the moment video. Me and Nate had recorded this video actually probably a week and a half ago, and it was about this time, and you can see how the sun is glaring on my face. That's why I've got my glasses on. And the sunlight coming through the trees, it completely washed the camera out. And you could see about from here down on us, but you could not see our face. You couldn't see the actual subject of the video. And I had to trash it and restart, and that's what we're doing now. But anyway, the subject of this video is an equipment change. No, I'm not talking about mowers, not talking about trimmers, not talking about hedge trimmers, edgers, nothing like that. I'm talking electrical. If you follow my channel any at all, you know, I am a traditionalist. I think the way of the world is always going to be gasoline. It's not political. I'm not going to get into a debate with anybody. But I believe the way to sustain business is to keep things the way they are. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I've already recorded a different video on this explaining that opinion, but that is a video for a different time. Now, what am I talking about? Well, as you know, if you follow my channel any at all, you know I sharpen my own blades. I sharpen them, I balance them, and do everything in-house. Well, actually on porch. But anyway, I've been noticing the grinder that I've been using, and it's a corded grinder. It is a Bostitch. Well, I noticed it started getting really, 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 really hot. And I mean, so hot I couldn't hardly touch it. And I normally, if I can get this cord off, I normally hold it like this, and then I put this hand right here to kind of help guide it. Well, I noticed, not the last time, but the time before, the switch, you'd be sharpening with it, all of a sudden it would just stop. I mean, for no reason. Well, I kept looking down here, and this is a brushed unit. I bought this unit off of Amazon. I paid $130 for it. Now, they're not that much now, but guys, I bought this thing in 2015. And dear God in heaven, I can't tell you how many blades it has sharpened. Is it a good grinder? Absolutely. And I will hold it up for the camera, and I will put a link in the description below, and I will tag this product where I bought it on Amazon. Well, it is not ergonomically friendly, because you see this trigger right here? That is your safety switch. You cannot depress the switch without flipping that down and pressing it. Well, the problem is you're having to hold this thing constantly. And guys, this grinder weighs over 6 pounds. It is heavy. And plus it's got a cord to it. Well, I do not like electric lawn tools. I don't mind electric power tools. Or cordless power tools, should I say. So, when this one started giving me problems, I was sharpening with it, and I noticed right here on my stomach kept feeling like little stings. Well, it was throwing sparks, and I'll show you them fins right there. It's the cooling fins. It was throwing sparks out of those fins. And I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Now, before I go any further, as you can see, I'm wearing my hurricane swag again. Well, they're playing the Montreal Canadiens right now. The Canadiens were favored to win because the Hurricanes have had issues in the past few years of getting past the third round. Well, guess what? My Canes are up 3-1 over the Canadiens. They win tonight, Friday night, and they go on to the Stanley Cup final where they'll be playing the Vegas Golden Knights. So, go Canes. But anyway, I was sharpening blades of this thing, and I had it depressed like that, and it just stopped. Well, I thought I had let go of the trigger. So I done it like that. I pressed it again, and it wouldn't come on. And I felt the head of this thing, and good Lord have mercy, that thing was hot. I mean, I couldn't stand to touch it. So I knew then I needed to buy a grinder. Well, knowing I didn't necessarily want to go back with a corded one, because guys, that can be aggravating, because you know, you have to have a power outlet, you have to have a drop cord or something to be able to get the power to where you are. And so I started doing some research, and knowing that I have a Bauer Sawzall.
You go, yeah, Sawzall, bitch.
That I have a Bauer drill. The both are over 5 years old. I use them weekly. I've never had any issues with them. So I went to Harbor Freight, and this is what I bought. Here it is, guys. This is the Bauer brushless grinder. Now, it is very light. It weighs about, in this state right here, it weighs about 2.5 pounds. It's got the handle on it right here. As you can see, I've already used it. Like I said, there is a usage video after this one. But check this out, guys. Here's your tool right there. That's the tool. And it just easily slides in there like that. And if you look, it's got the little grips right there on the side of that tool where you can pull it out easily. Now, I'm going to get the battery. It's over there in that box. I'm going to get the battery. I'm going to plug it in and let you see it. All right. Here is the battery. I already had this battery. That's the main reason why I went with the Bauer product. That's not the only reason, but it was one of the reasons. Now, this is a 3 amp hour 20 volt battery. It's a lithium-ion Hypermax, and it is fully charged. I want to make sure that was done before I did this video. And you just click it on, and there you go. It turns. I like that feature. It stops. It doesn't just keep spinning and spinning and spinning. There's a reason behind that, and I'll show you in just a second. But anyway, what I like about this machine is if you want to do something really quick, you do that. But if you want to do it long term, you lock it on. And then you just flip it down and it stops, and you see it's got a brake. Now, why would that brake be important to me? Well, long time ago, back when my hair was actually dark brown, believe it or not, I did have darker than Nate's hair. And that's where Nate gets it from, me. But I worked in a millwork shop at a local lumber yard. And I built what they call louvers. It's the vents in the ends of the house. And I was cutting let me back up. Some of the louvers I had to put brick mold on. And I was cutting brick mold for some of the louvers. Well, I was using a miter box. If anybody knows what a miter box is, it's that saw that you can turn, and also you can pitch it like this and get different angled cuts. Well, it had a brake very similar to this. Well, you back in them days, this was back in like '89. You didn't have the handle. You just grabbed the trigger like that and pull it up and then let it go, and it stops like this thing does. You had to press the button, hit the trigger, pull it down like that. Well, I did not know that the switch had malfunctioned in that machine, and it wouldn't cut off unless you reached up and grabbed the trigger and pulled it down. What I also didn't know was the spring, that the recoil spring that holds it up, was about to break. Well, I was pulling brick mold like this, and when I did, the saw had fallen down about 4 inches, and I didn't know it. Well, it come down, the brick mold fell down, and because the saw had come down so far, the brick mold hit my hand, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I'm gonna get behind the camera. You see that scar right there? Yeah, it cut all the way down in between my 2 bones right there. I had to get 8 stitches, and that was not a fun day, let me tell you. That's why I like those breaks. But anyway, guys, I bought this not because I love cordless power tools. I bought this because I feel like that it will be a good investment. It made good business sense. I can take it with me, and if I need to put an edge on our blades, I've got the impact wrench. I keep the impact wrench with us all the time. I can zap them off, hit them real quick, put a decent edge on them, and keep working. I don't have to wait until I come home or get back to the shop. The shop's over there. Get back to the shop to sharpen blades. If I want to, I've got that option. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is a very quick, very simple, very non-technical product intro. And like I said, as I did that one, I'll leave a link in the description below, and I will tag this product so you can use that tag and you can go find it for yourself. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, any product that you buy from a tag that I place in a video, I do get a small fee for that. It's just a thank you to the product manufacturer for featuring their product. But anyway, this is Brian with Big South Outdoors TV, reminding you to live big, live southern, and live outdoors, and enjoy your weekend. Until the next one, guys, have a good one.